Access Airchecks.
Very sad day here at 95.5 KLOS. Just heard that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. Jordan, I'm Frank Kramer. Heidi's here. Yeah, we were both in our studio, and Jordan let us know.
I saw the news
of Ozzy's passing.
That's your guy, Jordan.
I was like,
has been for a long time.
No way. And I think I was just, I know he's in poor health and getting this final end
July
show.
5th.
Yeah, back to the beginning.
And you got to watch all 10 hours.
Yeah, I sat there from 7 a.m. until about 5 p.m.
Well, Jordan, you're usually a pretty stoic guy, so we were kind of just doing some post-show stuff, and I looked over at Jordan, and he got even more stoic and kind of quiet than normal. And I said, and we looked over at Jordan, and he said, "Oh my God!"
I didn't believe it at first.
Ozzy Osbourne just
this
died.
day and age, when you see a headline, you can't just take it at face value. You kind of got to do some research, make sure at least you see 3 different kind of headlines pop up the same way. You're just like, oh crap, it's real. And then I just sat there and just started reading facts that I already know, but it's just going through and reading. The history of Ozzy is important because I was saying on my first break how important, we can't stress it enough, how much impact Black Sabbath and Ozzy has had here at KLOS. I mean, for the airwaves that 95.5 is, it's always had Black Sabbath and Ozzy on it ever since this station started. I mean, station started in 1969, I get it. Ozzy didn't come out till 1970, but ever since that first album, Black Sabbath came out.
And what I'd love to hear too, Jordan, because there's, I know that you love Black Sabbath and you love Ozzy, and I think you mentioned it earlier, you got to meet him, and he was nice and cool. Like, you get to meet one of your idols, and he's really cool and kind. You didn't hear I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about somebody meeting Ozzy Osbourne.
I mean, Bats never spoke highly.
I wasn't going to mention, that they weren't big fans.
But just the lore of Ozzy Osbourne, whether you were a fan or not, that story transcended. Everybody knew of Ozzy, the voice of Ozzy. There'll never be another one like it. You just recognize it as soon as, when somebody did a cover, a Black Sabbath cover, Paranoid, Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
That's right, yeah.
And I was like, why would you ever even attempt that? Because of just, Ozzy's vocals were just so freaking special, and there'll never be another one like it. And I never got a chance to meet him. I never even got a chance to see, him, in concert with, and so, don't wait around. So when you get these chances to go see artists and shows, go and see them. I was surprised so soon after that final show in Birmingham that I was like, what? So it's almost like he waited. There's that connection to his audience that you wait. You hear that a lot with people. It's like they're not in town yet. Like somebody coming in from out of town to be by someone's deathbed, and they're like, they waited for them before they passed. And so he waited for that show and to give that back to all the fans.
That's what he was living for.
And to have it happen so soon after that, it's just so amazing and a testament to who he was as a person and a performer to be able to do that. And Matt Pinfield is coming in right now to be able to tell more of the way only Matt could tell you about Ozzy and the experiences with Ozzy. And I know Nick's coming in early too. This is, like I said, a devastating day here at 95.5 KLOS and all over the world. We lost one of the greats, and on the Mount Rushmore of rock, Ozzy Osbourne's head's up there.
Absolutely.
100%, yeah.
I gotta say, my son is a huge Ozzy fan. So just to know that the generations that Ozzy's music has spanned.
And how old is little Johnny?
He's 9.
Yeah.
See? So it's like...
You did some good parenting. I never thought I'd compliment Johnny Ice, but I guess right here on 95.5 KLOS, I'm going to say you did good there, introducing Ozzy.
Devastated when I get home and tell him.
A generation that started watching, Big Mouth on Netflix, Changes was the theme song. Yeah. And it was,
it's one of my favorites, yeah.
So as far as people hearing that theme song to that and being introduced to it in that way.
That's got chills,
it's
you
like,
saying that.
That connection, like I said, it just transcends. Ozzy Osbourne from the show, the Osbournes on, MTV back in the day, and getting to know.
It was like the first reality, it sort of launched all of that family reality type of show.
And there wasn't one like that. That was just so special, and he made that show, and then getting to know his family and Sharon and
Kelly and Jackie.
Kelly, and our thoughts,
Amy.
Go out to all of them, and it seems like there was opportunities that we had that's like something come up or something like, oh, Ozzy couldn't come in, or, that they were going to stop by. Did he ever come by on Jonesy's Jukebox back in the day?
Two different occasions, and that's the only time that I got to spend some time. But it's one of those things that's kept me here at KLOS for the 19 years that I've been here, is because I've been able to be in the room and like meet these people that I had posters on my wall. I've idolized my whole life, and to be in the room and just be in the kindness and the warmth of Ozzy's, Prince of Darkness. He was still a light in the room.
Do you remember what you said? I mean, like, obviously you got a poster of Ozzy on your wall.
Yeah.
When you walked into the room for the first time, you saw him in human form. Did you have it? I mean, you knew you were going to meet him. It wasn't a surprise meeting. So did you have a prepped line? Like, what am I going to say to Ozzy Osbourne? Do I shake his hand? Do I kneel? I basically
was like, Ozzy, here's your headphones right here. This is your volume knob.
Jordan.
You were trying to be professional.
You were just in work mode.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm the guy in the room doing the job,
Okay, so then after the interview and he's leaving and he's walking out the door, did you stop him and say, Ozzy, I just want to tell you that I've had your poster on my wall right next to Farrah Fawcett's.
Did 15-year-old
Jordan? I was having fun with myself.
Did 15-year-old Jordan Fitzpatrick make an appearance at all through your voice?
I feel like it probably did, and I blocked it out because it was all such a blur. But I remember just shaking his hand and saying it was an honor to meet him, and he was very kind. With his sunglasses on, he looked up at me and he just grabbed my hand, and he had a great handshake. Kind of firm but not too
not breaking your fingers.
And he just gave me a nice smirk, a smile, and he said, "Thank you, son." And then
He said, thank you, son, to you.
And that was the sweetest thing. And Jonesy was there. And then the second time he came in was with Sharon. And this is the thing about that TV show, is that you got to see their dynamic. And their dynamic was so amazing in person. And anybody who's been around the two of them know how much the yin to their yang that each of them
been together a long time.
Yeah, and they've been through a lot of stuff. And the thing is that they help each other just be better human beings. It felt like, and she was an excellent translator because Ozzy's,
right.
Jordan, let me tell you what he's trying to say.
It was just so heartwarming and humbling, all in the same way, and that's one of the things that I will get to cherish these memories. But that, like you're saying, Frank, it's this bucket list stuff that we talk about. But
I missed the chance.
You got it. I mean, not just for us now, because we can't live in hindsight. Much like Tom Petty when he passed away, and that's another one.
I missed that one too. Thanks for bringing that up.
He was on tour.
I wasn't going to say anything, Jordan.
He finished the tour, and that was his mission.
I was supposed to be there. I had tickets.
Yeah,
because you thought, what you thought? You thought I got more time.
I thought being here 95.5 KLOS, passing Ozzy Osbourne in the hallway someday will definitely happen.
Yeah,
and I missed my chance. But I mean, when Matt Pinfield came on our show after he had his recent bout in the hospital, and we were all worried about Matt so much that when he told the story about Ozzy, gave him that cane that he brought in. Because
that's right.
And this is the type of I mean that kind of relationship Matt had. Like I said, Matt can tell 1,000 stories about Ozzy Osbourne, and he's going to be coming in here very, very soon. I'm sure he's on his way here now. He's not in the elevator, and to go on and he definitely wants to hear your stories too. I mean, I guess we could. Is anybody calling in right now? Because
we got a couple.
Did you cue him to call in about their Ozzy stories?
I did.
Because I missed the opportunity. I'd love to hear with the occasions you had that you ran into Ozzy Osbourne, the experiences that you had.
You want to take one right now?
Let's take one right now.
Let's see how this goes. All right. No screener necessary. Line 2. This is you.
Hey, KLOS.
Yep. You're on the air with Heidi and Frank.
Morning.
Hi, good morning. Ozzy listener since 72. Check it out. He had a lot of time to think about this day, and he wrote 2 songs about it on Black Sabbath 13. A song called Live Forever, which rocked. And a song called Zeitgeist.
Check it out.
Zeitgeist is one of my favorite songs. It's a little long, but it's
let's
really
hear
good.
Live Forever. I'd love to hear a little bit of that. I mean,
I don't want to live forever, but I don't want to die. That's what he says.
Renee, we're going to have to pull that one.
Oh, no.
So we don't have it right now.
in the library?
This would have been perfect.
How inappropriate.
Huh.
It's got a heavy opening, too. But Zeitgeist is all about the spiritual side of life.
Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to see Ozzy live?
Yeah, at the Irvine Meadows, Black Sabbath.
Oh, way back.
Long time ago.
Do you remember much of that concert, or you just know you have a ticket stub that you found?
Uh-huh.
I remember the mosh pit and the giant fire the fans made.
Yeah, that was the Meadows was notorious for having bonfires up in the grass up there.
What?
But that's fantastic that you're there.
So people would bring their own wood?
I don't think it was.
I think they just lit whatever on fire.
Whatever was on fire.
Blankets, oh my, whatever.
Wow.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
But, in 72, I was just a 13, 14-year-old kid, and I heard Black Sabbath for the first time.
And how old were you when you went to the show at the Meadows?
Oh, it was in the 80s, I think. I don't know. I'm 66 now, so...
He's not going to do math right now, Frank. I don't think he's in the mood
know.
to do math before noon.
And you got kind of an Ozzy twinge to your voice, too. Like, you sound a little like...
a little brummy, too.
I was born and raised in England.
Oh,
were you really?
All right.
I was 9.
Hey, so
I lost my accent, but not the way of speaking.
What was the impact in your home country, England, of Black Sabbath and Ozzy? You grew up in his home country. The reason Ozzy's went back to Birmingham is because he wanted to go, back to where he, like an old elephant,
I moved to America in 68.
Okay.
So you don't recall.
It was just before Ozzy came on the scene. In what, 70, you said, Jordan?
Yeah.
69. Oh, yeah, 70.
No, KLOS is 69, and then here
That's
comes
when I
Ozzy.
came on the scene, 70. Same
When
time.
68.
He was in
I went to a Status Quo concert.
Ozzy was 1968 at the station.
Yeah, they co-founded Black Sabbath in 1968.
Ah.
Nice, okay.
And then KLOS.
First album, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, those two songs from Black Sabbath 13 are I think they're in Ozzy's own words,
All right, we got Renee pulling
Our research
up for you
team
right now.
is on it.
Yeah, Johnny's our research team right now.
Well, we may not hear it today. We just go pop a CD in or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Johnny's looking at stepmom porn now, so I don't even know.
Cheers, man. I appreciate the call.
Stay
Thank
on
you very
track,
much.
Johnny. Stay on
Timing
track.
is everything, Johnny.
Well, I mean,
when I get sad,
what are the headlines?
get
What do they say? I mean, this is the general headline about Ozzy right now. The big announcement. Because I got people texting me. Somebody. I mean, I gave out my number once on the air, so a lot of people have my phone number.
Yeah.
And said, "Hey, rest in peace, Ozzy." Just saw that. The headline on Instagram. Somebody else said, "Thanks for the code to the final show." Back.
Yeah.
So we were giving away the code so you could watch that.
July 5th.
And it just happened. So
And Jordan watched all 10 hours.
17 days ago.
How many songs did Ozzy do?
What did he do? I think he did 4 Ozzy solo songs, which was like Mr. Crowley
that's
and
impressive.
Crazy Train and those kind of things. And then he did, I think, 5 with Black Sabbath.
and I think if you didn't see it, they're going to release a
theatrical version of the performance.
It's in an hour. Well, how long is it?
They condensed the 10 hours that I watched into 100 minutes.
Okay, 100 minutes.
Yeah,
Johnny,
a little over
100
an hour and a
minutes.
half.
That's so you'd have 60.
too
That's
long
an
for me.
hour, and then another. What is that?
I mean, that's
40?
going to be a theatrical release?
Yeah, so
Did they
it'll
shoot
be-
on IMAX cameras or anything?
I hope so. I mean, the way that it was presented, it was shot really professionally. It was a really they produced the hell out of this
I'd
out of
imagine,
the show.
yeah.
It's a touching tribute to Ozzy and Black Sabbath, and now we know why. Because I think they knew that Ozzy was going to give it his all. And even on air, I was joking around, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him, drop dead there in his throne on stage. We didn't want it to happen.
No.
And thankfully it didn't. But, here we are 2
I
weeks
heard
later.
he trained really hard. He really wanted to do this
Yeah.
because they were like, I think you mentioned Jordan. They had a ton of bands ready to go in case he couldn't do a song or in case he couldn't get all the way through. And the fact that he did that many is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But he trained hard, to make sure his body was ready, his vocals were ready.
He showed up. He sounded
Yeah.
great. I mean, for his 76 years old, is what he passed at today. And
Now, was this the same throne that Dave Grohl used and then Axl Rose used?
Not
when
the same one,
This one throne is not being passed around for everybody who can't
This is just-
stand up and do
It's
the
not
show.
like the Stanley Cup. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
the one. It's the
Yeah.
one throne.
One-
It was
You have to wear
one
white
throne
gloves.
to
to rule
rule
them all.
special, one of a kind, only for Ozzy.
This is just Ozzy's throne. Yep. The Prince of Darkness is.
Didn't look like the throne on Game of Thrones.
No, nothing with the swords or anything like that. This one did have some bats. It was all black and lacquered and high
That
back.
sounds right, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Looked great.
Probably some velvet. That feels like there'd be some
A line of
velvet.
ants walking up to the throne. Because I always heard that was like Ozzy
God,
snorting
yeah.
a line of
Yeah,
ants.
him.
That old lore story.
Well, that was in the Dirty,
The
right?
Dirt. So
Or
it
the
was-
Dirt with Motley Crue.
But I don't know if
Motley
that's true.
It was true.
It was true?
As, all lore aside,
That scene was
they were
crazy.
at poolside. I don't know if it was Chateau Marmont or wherever, but they were doing a one-upsmanship, as you will. And Nikki from Motley Crue did something outrageous. I can't remember what it was. And then it was actually Nikki's urine that was on the ground. And anyways, so Ozzy
Somebody
did
drank
line,
that.
I don't know how much I could
Oh, you
Yeah.
can
elaborate,
say that.
but yeah,
I mean, come on.
It was in the movie.
it was Ozzy who was the one who took the throne of the champion of
The snorting.
of filth that day.
Yeah.
Line of ants.
Yeah.
and it still tickles.
Yeah.
We got a couple more calls.
Did you find the song, Renee?
Yeah, working on it.
Working.
We gotta pull it.
How long is the song?
We gotta pull it in real time.
I can learn how to play the guitar.
No, you would have gone through 300 revisions of AI before that.
Re-record it in the amount of time.
Yeah, I'll take another call in the meantime. We got people calling
Let's
in.
take another call.
So we got this guy.
We're talking about Ozzy on this special day.
This is Jeremy. Who is this? Line 3. That's you.
Yes, me.
Hey, you're on air with Heidi and Frank.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're doing all
It's
right.
a sad day.
Yep.
Yeah, sad day in this world, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, the power dynamic has shifted. Like his spirit was so big that we felt it all the way over here. The moment that it just left this mortal coil.
Yeah, you know it's gonna happen, but when it does, just take you by surprise.
Yeah.
That was something you said too, Jordan. It was like, it's not surprising, yet even when you're expecting it, whether it's a family member, friend, whatever, you know it's coming and you know it. So you're sort of prepared, but when it does, it still punches you right in the gut.
Well, I mean, it's a rock and roll hero. It's like you just don't ever want to see your heroes go down. You want to believe that they're immortal and they can live forever. And, for Ozzy, it's like, maybe he will. Maybe he'll just live forever.
Yeah.
And then to find out
he'll beat the system.
Yep, him and Keith Richards. Well, it looks like you beat another one, Keith.
Well, you put it out there in the universe.
Oh,
Great
Jordan,
job.
what are you doing? Jordan, Jinxie.
Jordan.
Jinxie.
Well, you know what? That's a great segue to that other caller's song, Black Sabbath, Live Forever.
That's the first I'm hearing of it.
After, from their 13 album, R.I.P. Ozzy.
Heidi and Frank working overtime here on 95.5 KLOS. We were doing some things after our show in our studio and found out that Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. So we wanted to stick around and honor him and let you honor him as well with your stories. You can call up the station. What is the number again, George? We have a separate number for our show.
Yep, 818-955-5567.
All right.
Is that right?
Yep.
That sounds right.
All right. Cool.
Sounds familiar.
Very good guess. I didn't know I was putting you on the spot.
You're nailing
I thought you might
appreciate
know it.
that.
But when something like this happens, like I said, I never got to meet Ozzy. I don't have those stories like Matt has.
Yeah.
But at times like this, I always turn to my my music shaman, which was Christian James Hand, who we used to have on the show, who would break down songs for us, and he was able to basically teach me how to listen to music in a totally different way.
You mentioned that today on our show.
Yeah, just a fantastic guy. And so I went on Instagram because I know Christian would have something great to say about Ozzy. And at Christian James Hand is his at handle on Instagram. R.I.P. John Michael Ozzy Osbourne. There's nothing to say. No need to encapsulate his life and career in any way other than to say he effing did it. The truest of the true. What's really beautiful is that a week ago he got to say hello again and goodbye to the fans and the bands that he influenced and whose lives he had made better with his music, and that is evidence of a life perfectly, insanely, and uniquely well lived. Godspeed, Prince of Darkness. You and your mate, Randy, have much to talk about. What a brilliant effing innings. I'm going to crank Crazy Train and smile. Thanks for all the music, Squire. That's from Christian James Hand, and so I think
follow him.
He can, he speaks for all of us, I think. Mm-hmm. And if you want to call and share your experiences of what Ozzy Osbourne meant to you and your influences, it'd be great. Love to hear about it. Matt Pinfield's coming in. Matt's filled with stories. He was very, very close with Ozzy and Sharon and their entire family. And so Matt's coming in, and I know Nick Carter's coming in early.
Yep.
It's a very, very sad day here around 95.5 KLOS, so we're just going to honor Ozzy and just keep cranking his music and remembering and walking down that path.
We will after this commercial break.
Oh man,
I know it. That sucks. But here's the good thing about it. We're gonna get through this short stop set, and then for the whole noon, like to 1,
all Ozzy,
which we're already in. So we're just gonna have to bleed this over a little bit, but. Commercial free. So we're going to get into just a diehard set of Ozzy and Black Sabbath.
Are you making that call yourself? It's like, F him, I'm throwing him out.
Listen, he's been here a long time. He's been here at this station longer than any of us.
Awesome.
He's making the call.
Yeah.
You boss man.
That's it. So stick around and see what we do and how long if I still have a job.
Heidi and Frank. Shohei Ohtani. He is writing a book. It's called Decoy Saves Opening Day.
Oh, it's about his dog Decoy.
Dodgers fans with little kids on the way. But you can go order that book right now.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, you're at the reading level of it, so.
Heidi and Frank, mornings on 95.5 KLOS. Powered by your tax resolution specialist, Jeff and Lindsay at TRA.com.
The Barry Law Firm specializes in one thing.
809 million.
This is KLOS.